Hey, it smells like 90's Rock. Sheila and Hot Toddy are live on the air. And yes, we're actually both here on time tonight. Isn't that unusual?
I just posted that I'm on top of my extremely over the speed limit game.
You are. Tell everybody how fast it took you to get here.
7 minutes.
7 minutes. And you live in East Knoxville, correct?
It usually takes about 15-20, depending on traffic.
Okay.
I didn't hit a single red light tonight either, so that takes into account.
Well, that does help a lot. But you live over in East Knoxville, so you know that's really saying something, folks.
Speed limit, schmeed limit.
Well, yeah. You don't care. You're just gonna do it. You're just gonna go for it.
Yeah.
So.
I looked at my clock and it was like 11:53, and I was like, "Oh well, Todd knows how to start the show without
Well,
me.
I
He's
always,
professional."
I pretty much always start. I at this point it's pretty much been that way, as I usually can start the show, and then you come in. That's usually how it works.
Yeah, well, I didn't have. I mean, usually
not
it's
your
'cause I have
fault. I'm
Adrian
just
now.
saying. Yeah.
But tonight, no, I just
Did your mother-in-law actually kick into gear and say?
She watched him tonight.
Oh, okay, good. All right, well, good.
So
Thanks for babysitting finally.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. But that's all right now. So what's new? What's been going on? Anything?
So I went to substitute training for Knox County this week.
Okay.
First of all, they took it really seriously.
Oh, well, that's not surprising. Yeah.
It is to me though, because
How?
like I'm not really going to be educating your children's. Like, I'm going to sit there and make sure they don't leave the room.
Well, see, you have to
or kill each other.
Well, now you have to understand in these situations, it's like, just in case a teacher goes out of town or has, something happens to a teacher for a long period of time, and you are the only person who can be the substitute, you might actually have to teach the class at some point. See? And you have a college degree, as well as, do you have your master's? I don't know.
No.
I lost track.
Why does no one remember? No, I'm trying to get it this semester.
Okay. I lost track after a while. I'm sorry.
That's
I
why I'm
forget.
substitute teaching to hopefully have
so
time to write 200 pages.
All right, so there you go. But see, yeah, exactly. See, you're a rare, and I'm sorry, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but you are a rare substitute teacher with a college degree.
But yeah, a lot. So I was in the room, and like the majority of them were people who I think just graduated high school themselves
Exactly.
like in May.
Yeah. Most of them are now.
And I was like, you can't teach high school. Like you've got to stay elementary.
Exactly.
Like when the children don't know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the weird thing, so I had to get drug tested.
Right.
Which they made me pay for.
Really?
Yeah, not cool, Knox County, not cool.
Yeah.
Like, you pay for that.
Seriously.
But it's like a really intense process now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've had only one other drug test before in my life to be a cashier at Kroger. And in that one, they just handed you the cup. You went, did your business, you came out.
You did your thing.
They dropped the thermometer and then like, all right, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Like, this one, they were like locking all my stuff away.
Right.
And then I couldn't flush the toilet when I was done in case I like flushed my smuggled in sample before they got a look. And if I had and I couldn't wash my hands right away. And it was like all these really weird things. I was like, is there really a big black market pee business to where like you need all this?
You would be surprised just how crucial the black market of urine can be. You don't know this, yeah. These are the things we don't know as the public, people.
I'm like, what you will find in me is an extreme amount of caffeine, and that's it.
That's right.
You're going to find a lot of caffeine.
A lot of caffeine.
A lot. I live off that. But other than that...
That's about the extent of it. They're not going to find anything
Well, I mean, I kicked my meth habit last week.
That's true. You did.
Just in time for this drug test.
That's so true, and I congratulate you. I applaud you on that, if I can find the applause button. But no, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Before I started UT, I was able to kick my coke problem.
Yeah,
so,
that was really hard, and we were proud of you.
Yeah, exactly. So, I was very, very pleased with that. So I know exactly the struggles of going through that.
Yeah, because that's how habits happen. You say no.
That's right. Well, I will say this. This is for reals. You have kicked a habit. You've kicked your smoking habit, for those of you who don't know.
Well, I don't know. I still think of myself as a smoker, just hasn't smoked in, 69 days.
69 days, though. That's over 2 months. Yeah, I can't do the math.
months,
I can't do the math. 2 months now. So, I mean, that's huge. That's the longest you've gone without taking a puff. Is it? No?
No.
Really?
When I was pregnant, I went almost 3 years.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
Man, okay.
So,
So this is nothing. This is
yeah,
30,
this is still the easy
yeah,
stuff.
this is
Even though I will tell you, it's insane, and we can talk about that later. Like the whole process of my life as it went.
Okay.
Doing that.
You're going through that process. Sometimes pregnant and not being able to smoke, I think that just calls for disaster.
It was a lot easier that time.
Really?
Well, because I was doing it for somebody else.
Well, okay, I guess that does make sense. You know, PSA.
When everyone won, I was like, oh, no, you got a baby.
People, you get free PSAs here on Smells Like 90's Rock. Don't smoke while you're pregnant. And
Yeah.
just like
stop.
Sheila. Be like Sheila. Just like what Sheila did. Don't do it. And you'll be smart. But yeah, interesting. So yeah. So you've got that going on. No more meth. Congratulations.
No more meth, yes.
That's right. And I'm off of coke. So we've really.
Coke and off the meth.
That's
we're
right.
Doing
So
great.
we're really doing great here. So we'll talk more about our success stories in the coming segments right here on Smells Like 90's Rock.